This is a great time for Olivia to be in San Cristobal right when my dad needs the most love and support he can get.
Something has come up.
What?
I can't tell you specifically, but I am in a whole lot of trouble.
Does Josh know?
No, and he can't know anything. He has to think everything is fine. Sam, please just tell him I've gone to San Cristobal.
You want me to lie to him,
Sam,
do you?
please, just help me with this.
Liv.
Keep it quiet. I gotta go. I love you.
How could Richard do this to my dad, Sam?
I don't know, Marah. It doesn't make any sense. How could Richard just lie outright like that?
Maybe he didn't think he was lying. Maybe he thought the photo was real.
He thinks I'm corrupt.
No.
Then he faked the pictures, one or the other.
Or someone else faked it.
But who would do something like that? Why? Reva, when I find out who's responsible for this, they're gonna wish they'd never been born. I'm afraid that's all the questions I can answer right now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. All right.
Is your cell phone on?
Yes, why?
I'm just surprised that Olivia hasn't called. I'm sure she saw the debate down in San Cristobal.
So?
I'm sure she must be as shocked and as upset as everyone else is. Unless she had an inkling that something like this was going to happen.
How would she know?
I don't know. But I find it odd that she picked today, of all days, to be out of the country, don't you?
Are you suggesting Olivia had something to do with this? That she would put me and our company in jeopardy? You know what? Don't even answer that. You gotta find another target for your venom, because my wife is off limits.
But she's guilty, Joshua. I just have to find a way to prove it.
So, this is what I want you to do. Withdraw from the race, admit all culpability, and disappear fast to some place with no extradition treaty.
And if I don't?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Are you saying you want me to give up Olivia Lewis?
No, I don't want Olivia's name to even be mentioned. No hint of scandal should come her way. Now, I want you to place all the blame on the CEO of Lewis Construction, Joshua Lewis himself.
Come on, Olivia, where are you? I need you.
Hey, you're gonna land on your feet.
So you're just not worried about this at all?
Oh, come on, Josh. We've been in business a long time. People know what we're about. They know who we are. This is snake oil. It's just gonna roll right off.
You always were a good poker player, Billy.
Josh, I put out my feelers. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. But you gotta be prepared for one thing. I don't think the harbor project's gonna survive this.
I know that. We just have to pray that it does.
Yeah, for more reasons than one. Oh, wait. So what was Olivia's take on all this?
She left before the story broke. I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
You can't.
I know, it's weird. I figured she would have come home or at the very least called the moment she heard about the photograph.
You remember what we heard on that tape of her and Vreeland?
We could barely make anything out.
Oh, well, we heard one thing loud and clear. We heard it more than once. Alan Spaulding's name.
He's an investor in the project, Billy. I mean, come on, this does not help him. You should have seen him the last time I met with him.
Open up, Alan. I just need 5 minutes of your time.
You break down the door, why don't you?
Josh. Why don't you tell me about the last time you met with Alan Spaulding?
I cannot believe what just happened.
Well, it can't be as beautiful as this. Let's celebrate.
Could use something to celebrate. What?
Look at this. Josh Lewis crashes and burns. Page 1 of every paper.
wouldn't get all excited about this. This smells bad.
Oh, yes. So it all says. Now, you should check the editorial.
Well, I'm sure it's not true. I mean, this can't be true.
Look, I don't think Josh is such an angel that he wouldn't dirty his hands.
No, but he's not an idiot, Dad. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the Lewis boys, but they're not morons.
Well, maybe this time he messed up for good.
Well, you seem exceedingly happy about it.
Oh, really? Why do you say that?
Anybody ever tell you it's bad form to take that much pleasure in somebody else's pain?
Oh, I see. So you're heartbroken over the downfall of Edmund Winslow, is that it?
You know, the really scary thing is that you don't see the difference there, do you? You think it's the same that Edmund caused Beth's death and that you hate Josh because of business. You think those are the same things. This is just about business, isn't it?
Well, of course it is.
Oh, no. What are you up to? Is there another reason?
What?
Oh, Olivia. That's it, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking
about. Oh, yeah,
about.
it's Olivia Lewis. I can't believe it. You know what? You better be careful. Because if that's what this is about, you better back up. You have been doing some irrational things lately.
That is absurd, Philip.
It's the truth, and you know it, and you better check yourself.
You name one irrational thing that I've done.
What do you were going to hire Danny Santos to be part of our security team.
You tell me what's irrational about that. I offered him a job. Danny's been analyzing our security system.
Oh, God, and taking copious notes, I'm sure.
He's been bringing us up to date.
Look, Alan, I understand the concept. I know you want to stop a criminal, you hire somebody who knows how to think like them.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean you give them the keys to the store.
No. I just want him to pick the lock so we will know how it could be done.
You want Danny to pick the lock at Spalding
Yes,
so we have an
excuse me.
idea how to stop somebody else from doing it.
Hello. Oh, so he's already there. Well, set up the meeting. I'm sorry, Philip. I have to go.
Okay, look, but about
I really think that Danny has turned the corner. I think his seedier days are behind him. They're in the past. And I like the idea of giving him a chance. I'll see you later.
Since when? All right, Danny. I guess you and I better get better acquainted.
All right, look, I hate Alan Spaulding. He hates me, but he's a businessman. He has nothing to gain by watching this harbor project go under.
Okay. What about Libby?
What about Olivia?
Well, Josh, I mean, she was really invested in it. Hey, she's the one who brought Alan Spaulding in. She kept going to him when she needed more funds.
Are you suggesting Olivia had something to do with this?
No, but...
But what? Billy, at the very least, you must be able to see that she loves me.
Yeah. She loves you insanely. Look, she'll be back and, hey, she'll straighten everything out.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe she'll know who's doing this to me.
Well, hello, gentlemen.
Were you swimming tonight, Alan?
You know, it is karaoke night at Inferno. Maybe you should slum over there.
No, I much prefer the peace and quiet here. I'm sure that's what you would prefer, Josh. A little peace and quiet. It's hard for me to believe that you're in the middle of this ugly scandal.
We'll be just fine.
Yeah, especially when we find out who framed him. You don't have any ideas as to who that slimy coward might be?
No, not one. I just hope this doesn't destroy the harbor project, that's all.
Your investment is safe.
I was referring to your wife, actually.
You were?
Yeah. I mean, that project means a lot to her. You're very lucky, Josh, to have a woman like Olivia. Speaking of your wife, where is she?
She's out of town.
Well, that's just as well. There's no sense in her being in the line of fire.